Welcome to the Small Business Made Simple podcast, brought to you by socialmediaandmarketing.com.au. Being in business is never easy, but it can be simple, or at least simpler. Join me, your host Jen Donovan, every week where we focus on marketing, social media, and working towards simplifying your business. You with me? Let's do this.
Gonna dream it big, 'cause someone out there listening. Everyone's got a voice to give, and it's time I heard you whistling, 'cause there's no point at all, in dreaming small.
Why, hey there. Welcome to episode 228 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast, talking all about 6 things I want to try and do better in 2023. I'm hoping to inspire you. I'm also hoping to hear from you as to what you want to do better in 2023. And you know what? I've even mucked up the title in the first couple of seconds of this podcast. So the original title was 6 things I want to try and do better in 2023. And then I thought, I don't like the word try. The word try means that I probably won't do it. So I changed the title to 6 things I want to do better in 2023. Maybe a small change. Maybe I'll get them done if I'm not just trying, but I really want them. Anyway, that was just my little stuff up that I thought I would keep in there, that I didn't even get the title of my show right. And to have the word try in a sentence just really means that it just won't get done. Anyway, thank you for lending me your ears today. I know you have lots of choices out there, and I hope you'll stick with me in this episode so we can talk about things that we want to do better in 2023. Did you listen to last week's episode with the amazing digital guide, Tracy Sheehan? If not, go back there. Our conversation will be one of the most important ones you will listen to in 2023. This year is going to be the year of AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence, and the year has certainly started with a bang. So go back there and have a listen and embrace AI in your business and in your life, or at least do some research on it and see how it could make great changes and make your business life simpler, hence the title of this particular podcast. Otherwise, let's get on to today's episode. The topics like today actually make me feel a little bit uncomfortable because the word I is in there. I really love to talk about business and marketing, and I could talk about those subjects all the time. But when I have to, or when I choose to, I don't ever have to, but when I choose to do a podcast that's more about me, it really does take me out of my comfort zone a little bit. And of course, I've decided that this year I want to step further outside my comfort zone. So this pod episode is a really great move in that direction. But I'll move the question to you, actually. What are you going to do better in 2023? What do you want to do better this year? Business-wise, personal-wise, family, friendship-wise? I'd love to know. Pop into the Like My Business Owners Facebook group and let me know, or send me a DM or send me an email. But I'd be really keen to know what you want to do differently in 2023. Anyway, let's get back to me. Yikes. Here is me stepping outside my comfort zone and putting it out there to the world, things that I want to do better in 2023. So my first one is scheduling. I have lots of arms to my 2 businesses, my marketing coaching business and my e-commerce business, which is spendwithus.com.au if you haven't come across that before. There's lots of income streams, and I find myself in the past very much chopping and changing between tasks and even between businesses throughout my day. And it's not, I don't feel that I am as showing up as well as what I should be showing up in either businesses. So I'm going to do a lot more scheduling of my time. For instance, I might make Mondays all about Spend With Us. I might make Fridays all about connections. I might make, Fridays all about podcasting and making sure that, Friday's the day that I schedule, 3 or 4 podcasts in a row, or do all my interviews with amazing guests that I have on here, and so on and so forth. But I feel like I really need to do more scheduling. make more appointments with myself. I already have an appointment with myself 2 times a week to do my Xero, my bookwork, and I think that I need to be more disciplined like that and make more time to concentrate on one thing for one day, or at least one business for one day. I'm hoping it will make me more productive, and frankly, it might make me a little bit happier because I frustrate the absolute hell out of myself sometimes. So I'm hoping that I will not do that. And so scheduling my time more efficiently is definitely something I want to do better in 2023. The second thing I want to do more is I want to show up more in my role as a business and incubator advisor, which actually means just helping startups. I have a few roles within local and state and federal government bodies that fund advisors for startups, and I want to do more of that. So this year I made the decision to open my diary up more for those bookings. So instead of 2 days a week, now I've opened up my books to those people that come through those programs for 3 days a week, because I really feel that I can make a really great impact with startups, with advice around business and marketing and social media and all those sorts of things. So that's one of the things that I want to show up more as in 2023. So that's how I've solved that problem, is opening my diary up a little bit more so more people can make those bookings. My third one is me. I want to do me better. I've started off well, I have to admit, because I've been attending yoga and personal training 2 times a week in January. I also want to book in for maybe a massage once a month and do something a little bit special every month, whether that be something special with a friend or my hubby or one of my children. Might be going out and trying a new restaurant or going, shopping, which is really not doing much at all except, going out for the day, spending some hours in places like spas or salt rooms, whatever, just something a little bit special. In January, we hired some Barbie boats and we spent the day on the water as a family, and also we had another evening where we did barefoot bowls with the family. It was so much fun. You should try it. It's not like old people's bowls at all. Barefoot bowls, a little bit fun and great for all ages. So I've sectioned out a whole day in my diary not to work. That's one of the other things I'm trying to do to prioritize me or do me better this year. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, January worked well, but I wasn't really working in January. So let's see how February and the next 10 months go. But definitely something I want to do better this year is me. My fourth thing is I want to do business me a little bit better. I want to level her up too. I did a planning session with about 20 wonderful women in January, and I did the workbook myself. Even though I hosted the workshop, I did the workbook myself and really fleshed out those big, hairy, audacious goals, the BHAGs I have. And now it's time to start chasing the sun and going out there and getting them. I have 1 or 2 really big goals for the first half of this year, and I think that's plenty, having 1 or 2 big goals, big, hairy, audacious goals. And I'm sure that I will let you know more about those goals as the year rolls on. But that's something I want to do. I want to chase the big goals and make time to chase those big goals. But I need to take time for them, as they just won't happen automatically and they don't happen magically. So I do need to make time and prioritize them, and prioritize leveling up me. And also, one of the things I've done to help with this is I've got myself an accountability coach to keep me on track this year. Accountability is something that small business owners really lack. If you are your own boss or the boss of your business, it's awfully easy. It's incredibly easy, I should say, to make excuses for this not getting done or that not getting done. If you don't have anyone holding you accountable, like a business partner or a friend or something like that. So I've got myself an accountability buddy this year, and hopefully they will make me do what I said that I would do. And also, if you need one of those, let me know. I'd love to chat to you about that. It's one of my zone of geniuses to be an accountability coach. I'm not very good at it coaching myself, but I am very good at it at helping other small business owners level up their business by keeping them accountable to their goals. The fifth thing that I want to do more of in 2023 is partnerships and collaborations. I want to not necessarily do these better in 2023 because the ones I've done in the past have actually been really cool and I've done them quite well. But there's a couple in the pipeworks right now, and I really want to see where they will go. I think partnerships and collaborations, as you might have heard on my podcast episode 225 with the amazing Therese Tarlington, which was all about partnerships and collaborations. I've been inspired by that to even do more. No doubt you will see them as they roll in on my socials if we are friends on social, but I'm a little bit excited about introducing more partnerships and collaborations as marketing strategies and just as growing me, I guess, inside my business as well. So my sixth thing and my last thing that I want to do better in 2023 is research, tech, and futurist investigation, I should say. If you're a long-time listener or follower on socials, you will know that last year I went really deep into blockchains and NFTs and social coins, and I really loved learning new things and really learning about what the future of marketing could look like and what sort of information do I need to start talking about to help small business owners look to the future and understand what the future of marketing could look like and getting them to embrace that. And if you listened to last week's episode, again with the digital guide, Tracy Sheehan, you will know that now it's time for me to go deep into AI and to tech. There's so much out there and so much to make our business lives simpler. I have no choice but to do this because it's in the name of the podcast, Small Business Made Simple. I need to level up ways to make business life simpler so that I can help you make your business life simpler as well. You know what? There is truckloads more that I want to do better in 2023. And these are just a few of the things that when I put my head down to do this podcast, these are the 6 that sprung to mind. So I'm really excited for the year ahead. The first month was really good, but like I said, I didn't work and very much in January. I did a lot of background work, but I didn't do a lot of forward-facing work. So let's just see how I carry myself for the next 11 months, shall we? And to almost finish where I started, I'd like to come circle back to you. What do you want to do better? Have I inspired you with any of my thoughts, my answers? I'd really love to know. You can email me, DM me, social post me, carrier pigeon me, whatever, or you can get in touch through the Like-Minded Business Owners Facebook group as well. I would really love, just before I wind up episode 228, I would really love if you have 30 to 60 seconds for your day extra after listening to this to leave me a rating and a review for this podcast, wherever you're listening, if it gives you that opportunity to do that. One of my goals this year is to reach more people with this podcast, and you can really help me achieve this by leaving me that review. Thank you. Heartfelt thank you. Well in advance for that. I would super appreciate it. But otherwise, that's it for episode 228. I will see you next week for episode 229. But in the meantime, if we're not hanging out on social, let's get social on social. But whatever you do, remember, my small business peep, as my opening song says, there is no point in dreaming small.
No time like the present. Tell it like you feel it, say it proud, be true, and let us see you for the star that you are. No point in dreaming small.
I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Yorta Yorta people, on which I record this podcast and conduct my business today, and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I extend this respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here with us today as well.